This doesn't bode well.
Why do you say that?
Because there's a red skull on the screen!
Hail Hydra!
Not only that, it's raining both today in-game and tomorrow in-game. So, and I intended for this entire video to be talking about talking about 2017, so that doesn't bode well. Oh, butts! I don't have to water anything, so I guess I'm just gonna wander around all day. So, the Switch comes out next year.
Oh yeah.
And we are all excited for it. What do you think is going to be its features?
Amiibo compatibility.
Ah, probably. I don't know. Like, I'm worried they might just drop it entirely.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but it's not. We can't rule out the possibility. I think.
I mean, like, honestly, I think they're gonna keep that running at least till the end, till like halfway through the Switch's run.
Halfway or like the end of the Switch's run.
I think at minimum, halfway, the maximum until the end.
Yeah.
Because like,
I think,
as great as the Wii U system is, it didn't sell well at all.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, the Switch is, like, a kind of a big investment. So, like...
I think they did their research, though.
Yeah, I definitely do, too, but, like... The biggest issue nowadays, and I've come to realize this with the people I've met, like, at work and stuff like that, a lot of people nowadays have the mentality that, like, anything Nintendo related is for children. Right? And strictly for children.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going that way.
I know they're not. Like, I know that for a fact. It's just a matter of, hey, will Nintendo convince these people who used to be fans of, these things that Nintendo isn't just for children?
I think they're doing that fairly well with I was about to say Skyward Sword. No, Skyrim. It's not a Skyward Strike.
Yeah, but, like, funny thing about the Skyrim thing...
Yeah.
They put that there in the trailer to show that it will run. I don't think they've confirmed whether or not it's actually going to be a game.
How could it not? I mean, if you're going to put it in the trailer for your new system... Why in the world wouldn't it be on the system?
Well, I mean, they kind of did something similar to that with Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. Like, they showed this dramatic, amazing trailer that, like, where Link is going through this dungeon and then a giant Goma attacks. And it looks all dramatic in HD, and it's like, oh my god, this is the next Zelda game! And it turns out it was merely a tech demo. And the only Zelda game to have ever released for the Wii U, or going to release on the Wii U, that's not just a digital remake, right?
Yeah.
Is Breath of the Wild, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's it. That looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
My entire goal of that game is go to a new place, live there for a while.
Yes.
Screw the plot. Yeah, I'll do it later.
You know what's my goal?
Avoid
all swords. I want to use spears.
Oh man, that's awesome. Just forget swords. Use everything else. Only use swords when it's completely necessary.
Yeah. Also, like, I'll be honest, right? Swords are cool and all, but I'm so tired of that being, like, the prolific weapon of all these fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I want a hammer.
Like a hammer. Like, I want a lance or a spear or whatever. Like, that's why I really wished Terra Nigma released in America.
Which one was that?
Terranigma is this action RPG made by Enixsoft before they merged with Square Enix. And basically you're this character
Wasn't that in only in like Europe?
It was in Japan and in Europe.
Oh, I think I've seen it before.
And you know what's the weirdest thing about that game?
Huh.
The European version is 100% English. And
Yeah.
it never released in America. Never.
I might... Glass shards. Why did I dig that up at the beach? Put that down, young man! Well, I don't have a sword. Might as well use the next best thing. Glass shards. Bart!
Walking Dead has taught us very well to use our glass shards as swords.
I don't know that because I actually haven't seen anything. I haven't seen a whole lot of the Walking Dead video game, and I've seen none of the show.
Yeah, I've never seen the show.
From what I hear, it's amazing though.
Well, I'll be honest, right?
Yeah.
I think that that The Walking Dead kind of started a weird craze that I'm not really that into.
Yeah.
Like, and that because like ever since Walking Dead happened, there's been like multiple shows where like we have interesting characters only to kill them off for the sake of shock value and to make people cry about, oh no, this character died, why? Right?
Yeah. That sounds like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Attack on Titan, like the list goes on.
Attack on Titan confuses me. No, it annoys me. That's what it does. Because, gosh, it is too dramatic.
I mean, I'll be honest, right? Never interested in the anime. Never was.
The game looks amazing.
Yeah, the game looks fun, sure. But I'm not that interested in the whole thing. The only thing that I freaking love about that anime is the amazing season 1 intro.
Oh, you mean the song that everyone loves so much?
Yes. But who could blame them? Like, there's a very, like, it's a rare, I mean, with a lot of animes, right? We usually have like a lot of kitschy music, they're really, really great.
Oh yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like the part 4 had almost too much music.
Yeah.
But most of it was excellent.
Yeah. I'm not I'm not complaining about the anime intros, right?
Yeah.
But I will say this: very few anime intros, right, makes you want to jump out of your seat and join the fight, right? Attack on Titan's first intro, the first one that everyone loves, does that,
which is great,
which is amazing. Yeah, and a lot of intros should be doing that. And honestly, I think the worst thing that show has ever done isn't the fact that they kill off these characters, isn't the fact that they made the main character kind of a bitch, and it isn't the fact that their main threats are basically giant naked people that just don't
kind of weird.
That just look like they have mental issues. No. The worst mistake is replacing the main theme.
Huh.
Like, seriously, the season 2, like, main theme, like, it's not bad, but it's such a major downgrade compared to the first season 1.
Probably, yeah.
Right? Because again, the first season 1, I wanted to jump out of my seat and, like, punch a dude. That's how much that's how pumped that song is. And how does the second one sound? It sounds patriotic.
Huh.
And then some rock music plays.
And then some rock music plays.
And it was like, oh, okay. I don't want to punch anybody anymore.
I don't want to punch anyone anymore. Punching people got boring. While I'm thinking about shows, have you seen? Have you any interest in Stranger Things? It's a show on Netflix.
I've not heard anything about it.
You don't know anything
So
about
I
Stranger
don't-
Things? Dude, it's amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like sci-fi mystery sort of things set in the 80s, I think.
Ooh.
We should watch it together.
Yeah, it was
Is-
fun.
Well, it's live action. I don't know.
Hey, I watched the live-action Daredevil series. I could watch that.
That's true.
I have no problem with live-action stuff. I mean, just because I love a lot of animation stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
well, we haven't watched anything live action together before. I wasn't sure how
Yeah.
interested you were in it.
Yeah. I watched Orange is the New Black with Zeke.
How is
It was an interesting experience. Apparently,
well, I bring it up because they're coming out with a season 2 this next year. I say next year, but
what,
by the time
Stranger
this
Things?
video goes up, it will be next year. So this year?
oh, dude, you know what I'm excited for next
What?
year?
So
English
many
dub
things.
the English dub of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, it starts the 7th.
Oh, the next month? This month?
Yes.
Can't wait. We'll just why don't we just watch together? Like, just make a party. Hey everyone, we're just gonna watch Dragon Ball Super now.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, next month, January is so full of interesting things that I can't wait for.
Yeah.
The Switch, thing.
Wait, the Switch is coming in January?
No! They're talking about it in January. That they have a press conference in mid-January where they're gonna reveal most of its secrets. Probably a touch screen or something.
I still think it would be genius if Will Smith lends his voice
Oh, come
to the Switch. Switch, turn around now, Switch.
While interesting, I think they'd need some work on that. They
Oh, no
may be,
doubt.
I think they're aiming at a different audience, but not that different. That's a bit of a jump.
I just really like the idea of him goes like, I heard he got that hot new thing. It's called Switch, and then just show the logo.
It
Let's get it
sure
going.
is, Will Smith. It sure is. What are you doing here? I don't even know if you're interested in this.
Oh, speaking of Will Smith,
Oh,
right, going back to the previous video when we were talking about Suicide Squad,
oh yeah, I forgot he was in that movie.
right?
For some reason.
Yeah. I gotta give the Suicide Squad movie props for one big thing. They made Deadshot popular. I don't think anyone gave a shit about Deadshot before that movie came out.
I thought he was all right.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause like Deadshot, he was always kind of a cool villain, right?
He sounds
like,
cool, from what
Yeah.
I learned from the movie.
I mean, he's basically evil. He's Bullseye. He's basically Bullseye from Daredevil. But like,
I haven't
yes,
seen
Sniper.
Daredevil. We'll have to watch
Okay.
that. As well.
basically, I like to shoot or throw things, and I never miss.
Yes.
That is Deadshot also, but he's mostly a gun guy.
You're a
Right?
genius.
But like, thing is, no one really talked about Deadshot. Like, people say, "Oh, Deadshot's here. That's cool, right?"
Yeah.
But like, you know, usually he's used for fodder or other stuff. And then like this movie came out, and like all of a sudden he's in Injustice 2
He is?
as a playable character. Yes,
Whoa.
and he looks awesome
Did Injustice 2 come out? I don't remember.
No, it's in development right now.
Ah.
And from what I hear, there's going to be a lot of cameos and a lot of good ones too.
Ooh.
So just
I guess if we're going to go by the game here, next year is going to start terribly and then lighten up in the middle. Even though I'm fairly certain it's the opposite.
What?
Yesterday, everything was like, it's doom and gloom, and now it's like, oh, today's okay.
Okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, he's been doing these polls to see what the audiences are interested in, right? First, he did a poll of, which characters would you like to see? Like, which DC character, I mean. And then I forget who won that, and then all of a sudden, sometime later, he's like, okay, so we got permission to put Mortal Kombat characters in this game. Okay, who do you want to see? Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Sonya, Jax, Raiden, and then, like, everyone and their mother said, Sub-Zero, right?
Uh-huh.
Which, I love Sub-Zero, and I do hope he's in the game, but just as much, I would love to see Johnny Cage in there, too. Like, Johnny Cage is awesome. Anyway. Moving on to what I was saying. And then, all of a sudden, out of the woodwork again, he's like, oh, hey, we got the rights to use some of these characters right here, so we're gonna make a poll about this, too. Okay, what characters would you like to see in this game? Would you like to see, Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Terminator?
Huh?
Hellboy?
Yes.
And Spawn?
I don't remember who that is.
You know Spawn?
I don't remember Spawn. Who's Spawn?
Okay, so...
my inventory's full.
He's one of the most badass looking characters ever.
What's he from?
He's from Spawn. I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna sit here and stare at the screen for a minute or so.
His comic line is called Spawn. What do you want?
Is he really?
Yes.
Gosh, I didn't know. I never guess.
Anywho, Spawn is owned by Todd McFarlane, right? Who does really, really good artwork, by the way. Yeah, he's Image Comics. Like, that's the company that
Image Comics?
Image Comics, yeah.
So he's not with DC or Marvel?
Not owned by DC nor Marvel.
That would explain maybe why I haven't heard of him.
But yeah, they're the people that also own The Walking Dead, by the way.
Huh.
Yep.
Do you want to maybe show me a picture of Spawn?
Wait, hold on. Don't you have Soul Calibur 2?
I have not played it much.
Okay, well, he's in that game, too.
Really?
Yep. I'm pretty sure he's, like, so... Hang on. Like,
oh, that's right. I couldn't play it. So my dad and I tried to play it the other day, and we both selected our characters. I'm trying to remember who the character I picked was. He was like this clown-looking guy with two knives or something.
Voldo?
Voldo! His alternate costume was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, we chose our characters, and then they just sort of stood there staring at each other for a minute, and then the game reset.
Like, do you have it? Like, what copy do you have? Do you have a digital copy or what?
On PS2, I think not.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, I got an anchor.
he's not in the version. So like, Spawn. All right. So originally, when Soul Calibur 2 came out in the like early 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soul Calibur 2 had version exclusive characters. For PlayStation, you got to play as Heihachi Mishima from Tekken.
Oh yeah,
right?
I saw him in there.
In the Xbox version, you got to play as Spawn,
Oh.
and in the Nintendo version, you got to play as Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I remember that much. I remember
Yeah.
one of them. I think you can play as Yoda or Darth Vader.
No, that was
Oh,
was
yeah,
Soul
I know
Calibur.
it was a different game, but,
yeah. But anyway,
but cameos.
however, I believe in the digital version, like the ones that you could get for PlayStation 3, 4, Xbox One, and Xbox 360, right? If you buy those digital versions, you'll have access to both Heihachi and Spawn.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, dude, I just remembered. So, are you excited for the Settlers of Catan movie?
Eh?
Yeah, that's basically what I said when I heard it was coming, when they were making one. So, my sister was telling me that they were planning on making a Settlers of Catan movie, and she also got me a either Washington Post or Huffington Post, website page on, that had excerpts of the script. It is entirely bonkers. The freaking thing doesn't make any sense. I mean, it does in the terms of the game Settlers of Catan. I've played it once, but in the terms of actually being a movie, the only way it would ever make sense is if it was voiced by, if it was done by Monty Python.
I don't even know what this game is. Okay, hold on. Settlers of
It's a board game.
Catan.
Catan. Catan. Oops.
This is gonna make as much sense as the Battleship movie.
Oh man, you have no idea. Like a robber comes by and he's like, "Oh, I'm a robber. Give me one of your things." They literally hand him a brick. Well, I'm just gonna sit here now. And they're like, "You're not a good robber, are you?"
I'll give him props. Like if they do it in a Monty Python-esque way, I think I would watch it.
I think I would too. I'm curious about it only because it's entirely bonkers. It sounds hilarious, and I'm trying to remember what other movies I heard were coming out next year, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Spider-Man.
Takes a shit in a tuna can.
Ah. My sister accidentally made a typo about Sipperman.
Sipperman.
Sipperman does whatever a sippy cup can.
Well,
Sits right there on the shelf. Kinda useless after the kids grow up.
Hey there. Here comes the Superman.
Kinda sad, but he's a Sipperman. It's really sad.
Yeah, I'm trying to find there's a particular picture of Spawn I want to show you. It's like, because, like, some of the drawings that Todd McFarlane does for, like, Spawn, funny enough, it looks, sometimes it looks super anime. Like, and that's what I like about it. Like, I love...
Has Todd McFarlane done anything else that I would recognize?
He created Venom and Spider-Man stuff.
Oh, yeah. I thought so. Because, like, you said Spawn, and I'm like, that guy from Spider-Man?
No.
Well, obviously
he does,
not.
I mean, he does. They do have like, visual similarities, him and Venom,
Yeah.
but like, and honestly,
Oh, I forgot to turn the air.
Spawn is actually the whole reason why I hate the concept of Agent Venom.
Why is that?
But that I'll talk about later. Where the hell is that picture?
Takes a dump in a tuna can.
What?
It's stuck in my head and I don't know why. How could this happen, Brian? Why?
Hey there! Just have this tuna can.
Yeah!
Oh.
Hi, Shane.
Something gonna laugh so
Okay,
hard
bye,
and have a
Shane.
heart attack.
Jeez. Fart, just kick me already. He's so hateful. What the dick, Shane? Oh, hey. Oh, hey, it's an anime character.
Oh, let me see.
Look at this Super Saiyan.
He kind of looks like
I can't talk to him
Billy-
anymore.
he looks like
What
Billy
the hell?
Lee, Double Dragon.
Okay, whatever. His name is Sam, and he looks like a Super Saiyan. I wish I could pull up a better picture of him, but I cannot.
His name is Sam. Sam, I am.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. I get it! I want to leave the library now. I know it's closed. Fart. I'm stuck to the door on the pure principle that it will not let me leave unless I keep reading this sign. I literally have to wait till tomorrow in order to talk to Sam and show you his portrait again. Yeah, I tried to do a Let's Play of Stardew Valley once, but the first 10 episodes turned out to be very quiet because I didn't check the recordings before uploading, and I got so into the game that I just went, oh man, this game's cool. I don't want to stop recording. I'm going to do 10 days in a row. Man, that's a lot of recording. Oh well. And then I found out later, I sound really quiet. No one wants to watch that.
The thing about games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing and stuff like that, right? The games are very chill.
Yeah.
So, like, there isn't too much to talk about. Because, like, I mean, yeah, you could ramble on about our lives and, like, the stuff that we're interested in and all that stuff. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, your mind could only come up with so much stuff when there's nothing going on except for the menial tasks that you're doing in the game.
Well, yeah, but the first time through, I had plenty to talk about because, like, all of this was so new.
Yeah.
Turns out the second time through, it's like, I don't really feel like it. And all of these I've seen all these cutscenes before. I don't care about them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So, like...
So it was less, oh, hey, this is cool. I can also talk about like, issues that I've wanted to talk about for forever. And just haven't because I'm too scatterbrained for that. But then, like, turns out the entire series is ruined because the first 10 episodes are garbage.
Yeah. Okay, I found the freaking picture finally. I love this picture. It's my favorite picture.
I'll bring it on. I'll extend it for another day. I'm having fun.
Okay. But so you know, who won the poll going back to the
Who did win
Injustice thing? Spawn is winning the poll, but a lot of people are kind of saying, "Oh, but we want Hellboy also." And then like Ed Boon was like, "Hey, Why not both Spawn and Hellboy?
What?
Now everyone is yeah, and now everyone's insanely hyped for that. They're like, oh my god!
Oh, I love
And then,
people playing around with hype. It's hilarious, and
yeah,
Nintendo's very good at it. I.e., frigging. Oh,
Sakura.
good.
Okay,
Now
I'm
I
just
can
gonna
go to
say
the
right now.
cave.
I'm just gonna say right now, Ed Boon and Sakurai, they come fresh out the same mold. I swear to God. But like, unlike unlike Sakurai though, Ed Boon is constantly on his Twitter. In fact, he won't fucking leave it alone. Like, people will make recommendations, right? Be like, oh, could you put like the Red Ranger from Power Rangers or whatever? And they'd be like, no. He's like, oh, what about Spider-Man? He's like, that might be a little hard.
I wonder how. Why?
Well, it's because licensing.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. He's a license. That's in hell.
Yeah, because like,
Can't escape, no matter how much web he uses.
Because, like,
His
the
song
thing is-
kind of sucks.
yeah, because the thing is with licensing, Warner Brothers Studios, which owns NetherRealm Studios, right? Like, it's super easy for them to get Mortal Kombat characters because now they're owned by Warner Brothers, right? And vice versa for DC characters in Mortal Kombat games.
I knew it.
Image Comics and Todd McFarlane stuff, right? They're just a comic book company. You could just go to them and say, like, hey, can we use your character? Sure, you have license to use our character. Alright? Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Right? Spider-Man, in particularly, right? You would have to ask Marvel's permission. Then you would have to ask Disney's permission. And then you'd have to ask Sony's permission.
It's such a giant hell.
Exactly.
I know you're not all that interested in it, but gosh, I want more stuff about Flash.
Flash is a cool character. I just
You have no idea,
I'll be honest.
dude. I've been watching the TV show and it's like, this is amazing. All of it is like, I skipped the first episode of the most recent season, and then I come into the second episode and like, I had to walk out of the room like 5 times going, what the hell is going on? Barry, no! Barry, stop!
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, right? I think the reason why I don't really... I mean, I don't mind watching Flash with you someday.
That's
I don't
on
really
Netflix,
mind that at
too.
all. Yeah, I
I
know.
want to go back to Flash season 1 as well because I joined in season 2, I think. And by then I was like, dude, everything's cool.
Yeah. But, like, the reason why... I'll be honest, the reason why I haven't watched the Flash stuff is, like, let alone the Arrow stuff or the Supergirl stuff, is purely, and I know I'm gonna get flagged for this, it's purely because of biasism. And I say that because, like, I love Marvel, right? I love DC too, don't get me wrong. I love DC also. It's just, like, in terms of, like, animated content or live action content or whatever, right? I usually prioritize Marvel before anything.
I get that.
In terms of
I'm
yeah,
kind of the
superhero.
same way. I don't. The only actual DC anything I've really been paying attention to is the Flash the most. I haven't seen Supergirl or Arrow or whatever that something of tomorrow was. But Flash has been blowing my mind. He's always been sort of my favorite DC superhero. 2,000 gold. Screw that noise.
My favorite DC superhero has to be Nightwing. But lately, there's been a trend of killing off a Nightwing and whatever. So,
What?
yeah, it's weird.
Oh, in the VR thing, and I don't know where else.
Okay, there's the
No,
VR
that
thing.
was Robin, wasn't it?
No, that was Nightwing.
Oh, dang it. The VR thing was weird.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it is. It's like, okay, I'll explain that in a bit. But you know, there was the VR thing. There was apparently Injustice too. Like they killed him off in a comic book about Injustice, and that pisses me off because he just like died because he fell off and then his neck snapped.
What?
So
That's lame.
yeah, it is lame.
People fall from all sorts of heights in like DC stuff.
Yeah, it's stupid. But and I'm pretty sure they killed him in the comics recently. I could be wrong. But like, there's like a weird trend where we're killing off Nightwing, and I hate it. Right?
I will tell you, Flash is a pretty great hero. It's all because it goes fast. They can't really they have to think very carefully about their villains because most of them have to be involved with going fast or some other. That's creepy, Grandpa.
Gorilla Grodd.
What?
Gorilla Grodd. None said.
Gorilla Grodd hasn't appeared in the TV show.
Yes, he has.
He has? Well, then I missed him, because I haven't seen him in the TV show yet. I started in Season 2, so I don't know. Also, apparently there was a canceled video game about Flash, and it looked really cool.
Yeah. So, by the way, funny enough, but we're talking about Injustice, not Injustice, DC, right?
DC.
Yesterday I got addicted to, their new animated show.
What is it?
Justice League Action.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, so, do you remember Justice League Unlimited?
Kinda. I think it's the most Justice League I've seen. Like, the most I've seen about Justice League.
Okay, so... Alright. Do you know what Teen Titans is? Like, the original Teen Titans.
Oh, yeah. The original show of Teen Titans was pretty good. The remake...
Yeah. Oh.
Hot garbage.
It's not really a remake. Okay, so... You know how Teen Titans Go just kind of took those characters and then they just purely had fun with them, but not really take any substance from the original material?
Yeah.
So, think about having fun with the characters from Justice League Unlimited, but still maintaining what made Justice League Unlimited fun. And you have
good.
I could tell you right now, it's very good.
Oh,
I mean, like trying to.
Oh shoot!
I'm trying to.
No, I'm thinking about Flash, and like that's a little more of a thinky show. A bit more of a thinky show.
Yeah. But anyway, talk about Justice League Action.
So much.
Yeah, talk about Justice League Action. Like it is there to make you laugh mostly, but the action scenes are amazing. They're really good. And the jokes are pretty much, hit well too. Like I actually chuckled at it.
Huh.
And they got a lot of the voice actors, including Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
Right?
Mark Hamill.
To play as the characters that they did in Justice League. Unlimited, right? Like, at least most of them, not all of them, right? Like, James Woods is Lex Luthor, which is hilarious. I love that.
Was he like the one from?
No,
You'll have
like
to
the one
explain
from
what you
Justice.
mean. Who,
Okay, so
who he is?
I was using Lex Luthor as a example of somebody that they didn't get back, but instead they got an actor who does the character justice, or very well.
Justice
Right?
League.
Yeah, like because so again, comedy is kind of a secondary thing of this show, right?
Yeah.
It's very episodic. There's no real. I mean, with the exception of the first few episodes, there's no like arcing story. It's just all these adventures and opponents that these characters fight, but they're also going to try to make you laugh, right? And in Justice League Unlimited and everything before that, Lex Luthor was voiced by Clancy Brown. So he usually had a deep voice and sounded intimidating but smart.
Yeah,
right?
I like it that way.
Yeah. Like
I also like him bald, Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh yeah.
I know he gets bald at the end,
but
jeez.
yeah, but like not to say that Clancy Brown can't deliver a joke, because he definitely can. He's proved it before. Hell, he plays Mr. Krabs. But like instead of getting Clancy Brown, they got James Woods, who plays Hades in the Hercules Disney movie and Kingdom Hearts, right? And no, don't. He actually does a good job.
No, Brian. I am walking to the blacksmith, and as I'm going to the blacksmith, there goes the blacksmith.
Oh.
Goodbye, blacksmith. He literally walked past me as I'm going to his shop. He's going to the bar. Farts.
Poor Vance.
I have geodes to open.
Yeah, you. Like, the way that James Woods, like, plays, like, Lex Luthor is very intellectual, but very conceited. Which is exactly what Lex Luthor is.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, instead of always playing, oh, I'm intimidating, and because this show has a slightly heavier emphasis on comedy, the James Woods playing as this character is perfect. Right? And also, they take a lot of nods to, like, the DCAU. They pull like a lot of homages from that I dare not spoil, because it is great. I do not want to spoil it. It's amazing. Like,
Well,
honestly,
while I'm thinking about it, anything else you're excited for next year? This year.
okay, next year.
2017.
Okay, so I'm excited for this, but I'm also worried about it. This next thing, the Mega
entire
Man
year?
animated series.
I'm sorry, what?
The Mega Man animated series.
Ooh, I forgot that existed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super worried about that too.
I mean, like, the guy who made the main director of the show, like, after they released the artwork, which I think is okay, but it didn't look like it was like it looked kind of like a baseline. It didn't really
as
look
long
like,
as it can relaunch Mega Man.
well, that's one thing. I'm hoping it relaunches Mega Man, which it probably will, whether it does good or not, right?
Probably. There's probably going to be a game along with it.
Yeah, probably. But
Which
the thing is, I'm not too worried about the animation, even though the artwork doesn't look like it's going to. Like the artwork doesn't look like the animation is going to be good, but when you look at the team behind it, I have confidence that the animation is going to be good. I'm more worried about the writing, right? Because
I'm not gonna press that. Because exit game sounds a whole lot like close the window.
alright.
Sorry,
So-
yeah, I am listening.
Alright, hold on. I just want to make sure I get the two companies that are working on it right.
However, we
let's see.
are at end of video.
Alright, are we doing one more or no?
I don't know.
Because I do want to finish my conversation about it while we're recording. Because it just feels weird that I'm in mid-sentence, end of video, and then the sentence is never completed.
I hate when that happens. I do it all the time. I'm gonna get to it.
That's why I'm asking if we could either extend this video a little longer or next episode.
Well, we're already going 2 days, like, over time. We're already on the second morning of this is over the long thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, the day before, I was like, yeah, I could go for another. And now it's like, we should probably wrap this up.
Alright, are we still recording?
We are
Okay,
still
yeah.
recording. Who's the people?
Okay, so here, I just wanted to finish what I'm saying, right? There's actually 3, not including Capcom, right? There is 3 companies working on this show, right? That is Toei Animation, which, you know, makes Dragon Ball,
Ooh.
freaking, One Piece, basically a lot of things, right?
A lot of things.
A lot of things. Daisenshu Entertainment, which did the show, I think it's called Monsuno, which the animation looked really nice in that, but it's a card game anime, right?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like much.
Yeah, like, so, you know, obviously I'm not gonna know too much about that, but also keeping that in mind, that we have 2 really, really good animation companies. The third company that's working on this is Man of Action Studios, right? And even though they have some good shows in their resume, like they had like they did the Ben 10 franchise, which some of the shows were great, some of them were crap, right? They did Generator X, which was pretty good. They did Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which is amazing, right? But also they made Ultimate Spider-Man, which is the bane of my existence.
Oh, no. No.
And also apparently they're making a Big Hero 6 animated series.
Ooh.
Which, yeah, that sounds interesting.
That was a weird movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, but I expected... It was a really good movie, but I totally expected Older Brother to be, like, there the whole movie, and suddenly, poof.
Spoilers!
Spoilers!
Jesus.
For a movie that came out last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago, technically?
Yeah, I forget.
I'm talking
But
in
anyway-
the future, but it's talking about the past, and it's so weird.
Yeah, but anyway, so, like, I have confidence that the animation's gonna be amazing, right?
Yeah.
I'm worried about the writing, because it's either gonna be hit...
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
It's either gonna be a major hit, or it's gonna be a big fucking disappointment. Because
I'm also worried about the voice actors, because I really don't want them to mess up Dr. Light.
I mean, I'm old. Like they're gonna get like a
Mega Man.
Yeah, they're gonna get like a voice probably like that. I'm not honestly. I'm more worried about Dr. Wily than I am about Dr.
Me
Light.
too. Dr. Wily's always... I'm never sure about his voice. He totally should be German. But
Yeah, I agree with that too, and that's mostly because of my '90s nostalgia. And I just when I heard the
it makes him sound much more like an evil genius sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like evil madman. Just mad scientist. That's what.
Yeah, I think German evil scientist is the way to go. But if they don't go with that, at the very least, make him very, 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 like, unpredictable, but very, I guess, hyperactive is the word? I don't know. No, like... What the hell is the word? Like... I guess bombastic is the word. I don't know. Like, I don't want him to be like, I have an evil plan, and I must accomplish it. I want him to be like, like, you know, like,
energetic.
Over the top. That's
there you go.
Yeah, over the top. He needs to be over the top. If he's not, then we just get Mega Man Battle Network Wily, which I don't really like that much.
I don't remember much about Dr. Wily and Battle Network. I'm going to stand outside this man's house until he opens, or I'm going to kick the door down.
Yeah, but anyway...
Because he dared to walk past me when I was going to his own shop.
Yeah. But anywho, with German, go with over the top. Just, you know, make him as entertaining as he is despicable.
I don't think they'll ever beat the Bubble Man that I somehow managed to think of.
Oh my god, I don't think Come on, let's make that. I think this is a good time to end the video.
Let me into your stupid shop! See you next time, folks.